Hello and welcome. This is a prenatal yoga class, and my name is Molly McConnell. I'll be guiding you through it. We'll be together for about 45 minutes. Please remember to always take it at your own pace, listen to your body, and move in a way that feels good for you. If you'd like to have a block or a blanket for extra support, go ahead and grab those things now. When you're ready, please meet me on the mat. Let's make our way to a comfortable seated position, sitting up nice and tall. You can always take a blanket for extra support under the hips, especially if the hip flexors are feeling tight. And before we come to stillness, just go ahead and take a little movement, check in with the body, work out some of the kinks that are presenting up front. Shrug the shoulders, circle the torso, circle the head and neck. A little shift from side to side. Rub the legs. Good. Just taking a moment to settle into your body. And when you're ready, you can close the eye. Notice the breath. Noticing how the body is feeling today. Just noticing. No judgment, no expectation. Relax the jaw, soften the forehead, and sit up just a little taller, feeling the collarbones broadening, the hip flexors relaxing, the hips getting heavy. Begin to deepen the breath, filling up with that inhale a little bit more, feeling the inhale fill all the way around the belly, breathing around your baby, and then emptying it all out. And giving yourself permission to be present in this moment. The next 40 minutes or so, just knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. You are safe, you are supported. We'll continue to deepen that breath. Option to transition into our Ujjayi Breath by breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. As we do this, maintaining a slight constriction in the back of the throat so the breath becomes audible, like this. Try that on your own. And if that breath feels good, keep doing it. We'll do our best to maintain this breath throughout the entire practice, letting it serve as a guide as we flow from one posture to the next. If at any point this breath feels uncomfortable, you can always switch to exhaling out through the mouth. Or you can always transition back to whatever breath is feeling most natural to you. Because remember that this is your practice. Eyes are still closed if that's comfortable. Bring the fingertips to the earth at your sides and inhale to reach out and up to the sky. Chin lifts, gaze can lift, fingertips touch or arms to a V. Exhale, chin to chest, fingers all the way down to the earth, opening up that range of motion, warming up. Inhale, reach up, look up. And exhale, ground it back down, chin to chest, lengthening, sit up tall, one more like that. Inhale, reach. And exhale, lower. Lengthening through the back of the neck as you come down. Let's inhale back up. Exhale, gentle twist to the right. Very, very gentle, mostly taking this into the upper spine. Feeling the twist from the heart, being very gentle with the belly. Relax the shoulders. Relax the hip flexors. Breathe. Inhaling up to the sky. Exhaling, gentle twist to the other side. That right hand might not even come all the way to the opposite knee. It might just come right in front of you or onto the shin or foot. Really lifting and lengthening through the heart, relaxing through the belly and the low back. Maybe taking the gaze toward the side or back behind you slightly. Let's inhale. Exhale down, back in center. Take a moment to reverse the cross of your feet. Put the other foot on top or in front, fingertips back to your sides. We'll take a side stretch. Inhale up. Exhale over to the right. Let that left arm just drape over so you can draw the left shoulder back into the socket and spiral the pinky in. So rather than being here, or here. And planting both sit bones down here. Maybe taking the gaze up to the sky. Next inhale brings us back up through center and over to the other side. Right arm drapes over. Shoulder draws back into its socket. Pinky rotates in. Opening up all along that side body. Maybe taking the gaze to the ceiling. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Next inhale brings you back up and over to the other side. Now go ahead and move through these two postures, side to side, flowing with your breath in whatever way feels best for you. Pausing and holding on each side for as long as you'd like, or you could always take one breath per movement. Taking your time, opening up through the side body, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the hip flexors. See if you can find length and ease in the neck, slight lift of the chin. Jaw is soft, forehead is relaxed, and we're breathing. Beautiful. For about 2 more breaths, even yourself out. Meet me back in center. Fingertips come down to your sides. Let's take a shoulder stretch or a neck stretch. Chin comes down to the chest first, sitting up tall. Take a couple deep breaths here. Lengthening through the back of the neck, gently roll the right ear above the right shoulder. Stretching through the left side neck. Walk the left fingertips a little farther away from the body. Stay here or lift the right hand and bring it up and around to the side of the head for a little extra pressure. Coming to your edge, never pushing to the point of pain. Let this be a gentle release. Breathing deeply, keep reaching through those left fingertips. Sitting tall, supporting the low back and the belly. You can experiment with dropping the chin down, changing the positioning of the hand a little farther back, or stay where you are. Give it a couple more deep breaths. If the right hand is on the head, gently release it to the earth. Come back to center, pause for a moment. Feel that. Drop the chin to the chest. Take a breath in. And roll it above, over to the left side. Breathing into the right side neck, walk those right fingertips out a little farther. Sitting up tall, breathing deeply. Feeling that inhale filling around your belly, filling up the heart. Same option to lift the left hand this time. Put a little pressure on the side of the head. Continuing to reach through the right fingertips. Being very gentle as you open up. Option to adjust the positioning, maybe drop the chin down, reach the hand farther to the back of the head, or stay where you are. Breathing deeply. And gently release the left hand, bring the head back to center. Let's bring both hands to the knees, shrug the shoulders and roll them up and back a few times. Take your time. Beautiful. And with the hands on the knees, go ahead and make some circles with the belly, with the torso. Wherever you feel those circles, okay, our range of motion changes. We're carrying a baby, so just notice. Move in a way that feels good. It might be really small and subtle. Just notice. In reverse. Taking your time. Moving gently. Make your way back to center. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, hands come to the earth. And make your way to hands and knees, however you want to get there. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're in a tabletop position. You can always take a blanket under the knees for more support. And let's flow through a real gentle cat-cow. So we inhale, we lift the heart, just relax the belly. Most of the movement comes in the heart space. And exhale, draw the belly in and up, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, heart weaves forward and through. Exhale, belly draws in and up. Continuing to move through this gentle cat-cow, just noticing your range of motion. Maybe noticing how it's changed throughout your pregnancy. Feeling into the miracle of your body. Nourishing, carrying this child. It's all part of the change that we experience in our bodies. And it's so worth it. Continue a few more rounds on your own, letting the breath really guide you.
Good. Coming back to a neutral spine. Then I invite you to take any movement your body's needing. Might be a shift of the hips from side to side. Might be looking over the shoulder as you shift the hips or circling the head. Sometimes it feels good to drop one elbow down to a hover and then the other. Beautiful. And let's sit it back to child's pose, taking your time, knees as wide as you'd like, big toes together. Hips sink back over the heels, stacking the palms or taking a blanket or a block under the forehead. Relaxing into this posture, letting the hips get heavy. Taking some nice deep breaths, filling up with the inhale all the way around the belly. Letting the hips relax, just noticing the body. Really giving yourself permission to be exactly where you are. And as you're ready, we'll make our way back to a downward dog, taking your time to bring yourself up. Walk the hands forward through tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, and send the hips up and back. If it feels good, you can walk it out here. Might feel good to set the feet a little wider. Please remember that you can bend the knees as much as you need to feel comfortable in this posture. And if at any point it becomes too much, you can always come right back down to your tabletop. This is your practice. So from your downward dog, go ahead and take any movement that your body is asking. Might feel good to alternate lifting the heels, bending the knees, shifting the weight in between the hips, or turning the head from side to side. Continuing to breathe deeply. And as you're ready, walk the feet to the hands or the hands to the feet, maybe a little bit of both. Coming to your forward fold, letting the feet be as wide as you'd like. And let's press into the shins to inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soften the knees, melt forward. Now bend the knees, take your time reaching out and up, moving slowly. Hands come up and over. And then we exhale to heart center. Inhale, reaching up to the sky. And exhale, soften the knees. And gently melt forward, taking your time. Let's do that again. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Reaching through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold, soften. Bend the knees, reach out, rise up. Take your time all the way to standing. Inhaling at the top. Exhaling, heart center. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Let's come into a ragdoll if that's comfortable. Bring the right fingers to the left elbow crease, left fingers to the right. Take a deep bend in the knees and let the head hang down. You can sway from side to side. You can always keep the hands on the earth or take them to a block for more support in your forward fold. Beautiful. Feeling all of that tension rolling away from the head, neck, and shoulders. Release the hands, soften the knees, and let's roll all the way up to standing. One vertebrae at a time. Take some shoulder rolls at the top. Turn those shoulder rolls into arm circles. Open up. Beautiful. Noticing your range of motion, no judgment, no expectation. Interlace the fingers next time they come back and around. Maybe step the feet a little wider. You can take a little sway from side to side. You could stand in stillness, or you could bend the knees and hinge forward. Just taking a little heart opening wherever you'd like to be for 2 or 3 more breaths. If you're folded forward, gently come up to a halfway lift and then all the way up. And we'll release our arms out to the sides, let the fingers float out. And up to the sky, take a cactus, lift the heart, drop the elbows down. Inhale back up, palms together. If that's comfortable, hands can be wide as well. Turn the heels in, toes out, and let's sink down to our Yogi Squat, adjusting the positioning of the feet as needed. You might like them to come a little closer. You can keep the hands on the earth, just shift from side to side. Or you can start to bring the hands to heart center, pressing the triceps toward the legs, dropping the hips down, the tailbone down as the crown of the head reaches up. Some nice deep breaths here, opening up through the hips. How about 2 more breaths? You can always bring the hands down to the earth. Let's make our way to a forward fold, sending the hips up to the sky. Good, shaking it out for a moment here. And then we'll make our way all the way back to our downward dog, taking your time, walking it out a bit, maybe noticing if this downward dog feels a little bit different than your last. And we'll make our way to hands and knees. Preparing for a tabletop. Maybe take a moment to shift the hip, circle the head and neck, drop one elbow and then the other. So for our thread and needle, we're going to inhale, let's see, how about the left hand up to the sky, opening up away from me, inhale, and then exhale, weave it under and through. 2 more like that, inhale, open up, reaching, exhale, weave it under and through. Last time, inhale, open. Weave it under and through and lower that shoulder down, pausing here. Try to keep that right arm supported, keeping the elbow stacked above the wrist. A 90-degree angle will give you a little more support here. Hips are above the knees. Belly has plenty of space. Breathing into the shoulders, into the back of the heart. Deep inhales and exhales. One more breath. Press into the right hand. Open up. Left comes to the sky. And we lower down. Let's try that again on the other side. This time open up toward me. Inhale, your right fingers up to the sky. And exhale, weave through. We'll do this 3 times. Inhale, open up, reach. And exhale, weave down and through. Last time, inhale, reach. And exhale it all the way down, coming onto our shoulder. Feeling the support of the left hand, elbow above the wrist, hips above the knees, and we're breathing. One more deep breath. Press into the right hand, or into the left hand, and inhale the right hand up and open. Exhale, lower that down. Let's sit back into a child's pose for a moment to integrate that. Finding support under the head as needed, a block or a blanket or palms or fists. Just coming back to your body, taking nice deep breaths. Let's go ahead and walk ourselves up. Sit over onto one side and bring the feet in front of you. Feet on the earth. We're going to do a seated figure 4 for the hips. Hands are back behind us. And let's take the right ankle to the top of the left thigh. Find that nice lift up through the heart, gentle flex through the right foot. Take a little rock from side to side if that would feel good. You can imagine that you're pressing the right knee away as you draw the right heel in toward the body. No matter what, find that lift of the heart, the length of the spine. And breathe into this. Beautiful. Taking your time, 2 or 3 more breaths here. Switch it out. Gently lower the right foot down and cross the left ankle up and over. You can always adjust the placement of that right foot, drawing it closer or farther from the body. You can adjust the positioning of the hands so that you can comfortably lift up through the heart. Should do this from the side as well. Gently rocking side to side if that would feel good. Keeping that lift of the heart, gentle engagement, supporting the low back and the belly. Nice deep breaths, opening up through the hips. Two more breaths. Lowering the left foot down. If it would feel good, you can gently rock the knees from side to side. And then we'll come into a butterfly. Bringing the soles of your feet together. Heels can be as far from the body as you'd like them to be. Hands can come to the ankles if that feels good. Lift up through the heart and gently hinge forward. Breathe to the hips. Deep inhale. And deep exhales. Three more deep, slow breath. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Sending the breath all the way in and around the belly. And gently get yourself up. And we'll come into a pelvic floor exercise. You can cross the legs, you can sit on the heels, whatever would feel comfortable for you. And start to feel into the pelvic floor, that drawing in and up, maybe as if you were picking up a pencil. That deep internal engagement. But notice how as you do that, the glutes are relaxed, the hips are relaxed. It's very much an inside engagement. You can imagine that there's a line connecting the point of the belly button to the tailbone. And that as you engage, you're drawing the points on that line to the center to meet. Feeling that. Gently feel the belly draw in as the pelvic floor draws up. And then we'll move into an exercise together where we draw in and we hold. And we'll connect it with our breath. Let's see, we're going to draw in on the exhale. Yes. So let's take a moment, practice that one time on your own, exhaling out and drawing in and up. And releasing and inhaling. Good. Okay, so now we'll do that together. And let's hold for 6 counts. and then 8 counts, and then 10 counts. That'll be 3 rounds. So let's take a big breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, begin. Draw in and up for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. Inhale. Good. And now remember, we're holding that engagement for the whole count. This time we're counting to 8. Take a big breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, begin. Draw in and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. Inhale. Okay, let's do one more round to a 10 count. This time, really see if you can relax the glutes and the surrounding area. Take a deep inhale. Exhale it all out. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, begin. Draw in and up and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Inhale. Beautiful. And remember, this is something you can be practicing on your own. If you have a little extra time while you're watching TV, you just use that exhale as you draw in and up. Okay. And we'll do a couple rounds of contractions as well. So that's going to be just a hold, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. And let's do 10 of those. So just practice on your own for a moment, drawing in. Good, good. And as you do that, you can take a little exhale out through the mouth if you'd like. Okay. I'm going to count us to 10 as we do this. Every time I count, think about drawing in. Okay. Just like before, we take an inhale to prepare. Exhale it out. Begin. Draw in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Nice. Return to your breath. Let's take one more round. This time, do as many as you'd like. Option to go to about 20. I'll cue you in the beginning and then continue on your own. Stop when you are ready. Inhale to prepare. Exhale it out. Begin. Draw in. Relax the glutes. Finishing whenever you're ready. Taking a deep breath. And we will make our way to a comfortable resting position. You can stay seated right here. You could take a child's pose, supporting the head with fists or a block or a blanket. You can lie on your side. It might feel good to take the blanket between your knees or under your head. Go ahead and come to a comfortable resting position, whatever that looks and feels like for you today. Taking your time to get there. Taking your time to settle in, to relax, to breathe,
Really giving yourself permission to be exactly where you are, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be, knowing that you are safe, you are supported, you are secure. Feeling your breath wash over you like a wave as you inhale from the toes all the way up to the crown of the head. And as you exhale from the crown of the head back down to the toes. And as you continue to just soften and breathe, maybe take a moment to feel into the fullness of gratitude that you have in this moment. Similar to the fullness of your breath filling up around your belly. Feel into the gratitude filling up your entire body. Gratitude for a healthy baby, a healthy child. Gratitude for the strength of your body, the support of your loved ones. Gratitude for your beautiful home, the space where you get to wake up every day. Gratitude for the earth around you, for the air you breathe, for the food that nourishes. There's so much supporting you, so many things working in your favor, keep you healthy, and to prepare you to bring this baby into the world. You are amazing, and your body is amazing. Your support system is amazing. Just feel that. Feel that in your whole body. And you can stay and rest for as long as you like, or as you're ready. Start to bring your awareness back into this space. Welcoming small movements into the fingers, into the toes, and gently making your way up to a comfortable seated position if you're not there already. Taking your time, relaxing your shoulders, sitting up nice and tall. Bring the fingertips to the earth at your sides and inhale to reach out and up to the sky. Exhale, retrace all the way back down to the earth. Inhale, reaching up, filling up with gratitude. And exhale, letting go of tension and stress. Last one, inhale up to the sky, draw the palms together at the top. Bring both hands down to forehead center and all the way down to heart center. Thank you so, so much for sharing your practice with me today. Thank you for putting in the time to care for your body, for your baby. Closing the eyes for a moment and gently reminding yourself, I am whole, I am complete, I am enough. Thank you. Namaste.